Hello and welcome to my channel for news about reports for USA. Please follow and subscribe for more information. Let's begin. OutDaughtered Season 9, Episode 2 airs this week, and with it, Danielle and Adam Busby continue to face more and more criticism for their parenting decisions. According to chatter on the official Instagram account for the series, some fans aren't exactly happy with the way they've seen Danielle treating and tending to Hazel Busby thus far this season. In fact, one fan took to Instagram to rip Danielle for not prioritizing Hazel's eyesight the way she should. What exactly did Danielle do that had this fan so upset? And, what exactly did this fan have to say? Keep reading for the details. Danielle Busby crucified for not prioritizing Hazel's eyesight. In the comments of a video clip dedicated to last week's episode, one OutDaughtered fan crucifies Danielle for her treatment of Hazel. The fan, however, took a step back and admitted they were a fan of the series and the family. This fan explained they were thrilled the show was coming back and they couldn't wait to see these beautiful girls again. Unfortunately, the fan reveals they were smacked in the face with a reality they didn't like. Danielle Busby was still the same Danielle they remembered from previous seasons. This frustrated fan notes that Danielle Busby made the decision to bring all of these girls into the world, and now she makes it feel as if she doesn't want them and regrets her decision. Moreover, the fan was horrified at how the OutDaughtered mother brushes off Hazel's eyesight as not a big deal and constantly forgets about her eye patch. Here's the angry comment the fan left in the comments of the Instagram post. "It's the same old same old. Danielle whining and complaining about not feeling well and how much she has to do because of how many kids she has, and then refusing all help that is offered by her husband and acting like a martyr. She can't even remember to put Hazel's patch on, and that is something that should take priority over everything. It's your daughter's eyesight, for God's sake. Spend less time vacationing, and maybe you will have more time to take care of the kids you chose to bring into this world." While the OutDaughtered Instagram account doesn't get nearly as much attention as Adam and Danielle's profiles, the comment was liked a few times by fans who agreed with it. Danielle Busby did have someone who rushed to her offense, urging the OP to give Danielle a break as she was doing the best she could. Do you agree with the OP, or do you agree with fans defending Danielle Busby in response to the angry comment? Do you think the TLC mother needs to make Hazel's eyesight more of a priority? Share your answers in the comments down below. And, keep coming back for more Busby news. Danielle Busby sat at the dining table, the morning light filtering through the kitchen windows, bathing the room in a soft, golden glow. She cradled her mug of coffee, savoring the warmth and the fleeting moment of peace before the day began. The calm was shattered by the ding of her phone, signaling the arrival of a new notification. Reluctantly, she picked it up and opened her social media feed. Her heart sank as she read the comments on her latest post. What had started as a simple picture of the family enjoying a day at the park had spiraled into a storm of criticism. How can you take Hazel out when she needs her eyes checked? Prioritize your child's health, Danielle. Neglectful parenting at its finest. The accusations cut deep. Danielle took a deep breath, trying to steady herself. Hazel, her sweet, red-headed daughter, had been diagnosed with an eye condition called nystagmus, which caused involuntary eye movement. It was a journey they had been navigating for years. Later that day, Danielle found herself sitting in the ophthalmologist's office with Hazel. The doctor, a kind and patient woman named Dr. Martinez, had been Hazel's specialist for years. Today was a routine checkup, but the weight of the online criticism made Danielle feel like she was under a microscope. Dr. Martinez conducted the examination with practiced ease, chatting with Hazel and making her laugh. After a thorough check, she turned to Danielle. "Hazel's doing well. Her vision hasn't changed significantly, and her glasses prescription is still accurate. How are you holding up?" Danielle sighed, the question opening the floodgates of her pent-up emotions. "I'm trying, but it's hard. People online, they don't understand." Dr. Martinez nodded empathetically. People can be quick to judge when they don't know the full story. You're doing everything right, Danielle. Hazel is thriving because of your dedication. As they left the office, Hazel skipping happily beside her, Danielle felt a bit of the weight lift off her shoulders. But she knew the criticism wouldn't just disappear. That evening, after the girls were in bed, she sat down with Adam to talk about how to handle the situation. Maybe we should address it publicly, Adam suggested. Let people know what we're doing for Hazel and why. Danielle nodded. I think you're right. We need to be transparent, but also firm that we're making the best decisions for our family. The next day, Danielle sat down at her computer and began to write. She poured her heart into the post, detailing Hazel's journey, the appointments, the therapies, and the decisions they had made along the way. She explained that while they appreciated the concern, they were the ones living this journey daily and were doing everything in their power to ensure Hazel's well-being. To everyone who has shown concern for Hazel, thank you. Your support means the world to us. But please understand that we are following the guidance of medical professionals and doing what we believe is best for Hazel and our family. It's not always easy, and we appreciate your understanding. She hesitated for a moment before hitting post, but Adam's reassuring presence beside her gave her the confidence she needed. The response was immediate. While there were still some critical voices, the overwhelming majority were supportive. Thank you for sharing your story, Danielle. You're an amazing mom. Sending love and strength to your family. People can be so harsh. You know what's best for your child. The positive messages bolstered Danielle's spirits. She realized that while she couldn't control the opinions of others, she could control how she responded. She decided to focus on the supportive voices and let the negativity roll off her back. In the weeks that followed, Danielle continued to share updates about Hazel and their family life, but she also made a conscious effort to include more of the positive moments, the laughter, the milestones, the love that filled their home. Slowly, the tide of public opinion began to shift. People saw the Busbys not just as reality TV personalities, but as a family doing their best in challenging circumstances. One evening, as Danielle tucked Hazel into bed, she marveled at her daughter's resilience. Hazel looked up at her with those bright, inquisitive eyes and asked, "Mommy, why do people say mean things?" Danielle smiled gently, brushing a strand of hair from Hazel's face. "Sometimes people don't understand, sweetie. But what's important is that we know we're doing the best we can. And we have so much love in our family. That's what matters most." Hazel nodded, content with that answer.